This second video is about the dynamics around the board table and your role as chair, making sure the board gets on and gets working.
When things go wrong around the board table, it's because something has not been communicated clearly in the first instance. Being patient and communicating as clearly as you can is one of the keys to resolving an issue around the table when it doesn't go right. And that's generally because of miscommunication or poor communication.
The high-performing boards are really focused on a small number of issues. Okay, so they are firstly clear about where they're trying to go, and then they're clear about why we're not there yet.
Code of conduct is something I think is really important for boards so that everybody understands why we're there and what our purpose is. And also I use that as a tool to share expectations of each board member around the table so that they know and they have that really clear understanding and clarity and buy-in prior to their first board meeting.
I love having the Constitution there. I'm that person where they're like, oh, here she goes, she's got the Constitution out again. Or the governance manual, because for me it's important that there are some good guidelines that are documented that help us work through what we're supposed to be doing in the meeting. The
dynamics is a kind of second order issue. I think the first thing is to make sure that people know what they're there to do. So for many organisations, particularly ones with few or limited staff, boards are there both to govern and to help out. So the first thing to do is to separate those roles. Are we here with our governing hats on, or are we here with our helping out hats on?
I use their name and I involve them. So I'm really in favour of being inclusive around the table, and sometimes it is about personalising questions and specifically going around and affording time to each person to contribute to the conversation.
The content for these videos was created with the input of more than 30 experienced board chairs, based on their experiences and what they wished they knew when they got their first chair role.